Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I make random things on the internet or on YouTube, whatever. I don't know how many people watch my freaking videos, probably not any, but this is fun for me, so I do this. I make random recipes because I love to cook. One of my favorite things are cookbooks. I have tons of them, but because I am one, very picky, and two, I have extreme allergies, I have to adjust them. So this series is called Cookbook Chaos because sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So the cookbook, I have a brand new one that I'm using, and let me put a disclaimer here. As you can tell, I don't really do keto, but I do love some keto recipes because I'm huge on meat. Weird. Anyway, so I got a new cookbook, and this is called Southern Keto by Natasha Newton, and I got it off Amazon, and I will link it below where I got it. So we're going to make a breakfast for dinner thing. Now, in this book, it's called the Smoked Sausage and Mushroom Breakfast Skillet. I'm allergic to mushrooms, although I love them. But anyway, so I'm going to adjust this one to fit my needs. So I'll show you what you got to start with first. So the ingredients for this particular recipe are very minimal. It calls for cheese, eggs, garlic salt. Well, it calls for salt. I always use garlic salt, pepper, and sausage. Now, it also calls for green onions, which I don't like, and I'm sorry, mushrooms, which I'm allergic to. It does call for heavy whipping cream, so I add that. Of course, as usual, I use whatever I have on hand. So, use whatever brands you like. Of course, you can use regular smoked sausage or whatever, but I actually like the turkey the best, so that's what I have. So let's get started. So one thing I do want to tell you about this recipe is I'm cutting it in half because it's just me, so I don't need a huge amount of this, but that's okay. So it says to start with whisking together your eggs, cream, cheese, whisk together your eggs and cream. Boy, I can't read. So it says 4 large eggs, so we're going to do 4, and a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. So we're going to use an 8. More than a pinch of salt, even though I probably shouldn't, but that's okay. Some ground black pepper, that's more than a pinch, don't care, and I am going to add a pinch of paprika. Yes, I know it's paprika, but that's a little bit more than a pinch. That's okay. Because I like paprika. Now I'm going to mix this together and set it aside. So that's all mixed together. And we're going to set that aside. Alright. Now, it calls for 12 ounces of smoked sausage. And so that's going to be half, or I'm going to do half. Put the eggs back in the refrigerator. Get the knife out. So this is 13 ounces total. Can you see that? So I'm just going to cut up one of these. Okay, so my sausages are looking really good, nice and brown. It says to do it for 5 minutes, but that seems a little overkill to me. So I just did them in my skillet on medium to high heat. Now I'm bringing my egg mixture over. This is to pour it in the skillet, stick it in the oven. Well, my skillet, I do not have a cast iron skillet. Yes, I'm not a good Southern girl. But anyway, so I'm gonna put it in a pan. So let me turn this off. So I just have a little small Pyrex here, and I'm gonna spray with, that's just the sticker on the bottom. Some extra olive oil spray just to make sure it doesn't stick. So, let me adjust the camera here. There we go. So I'm just going to throw this in here. I did add a little onion powder to my egg mixture because it does call for onions, and I love onions. I love the taste of onions. I'm not big on the texture. I just put a little onion powder in there. Then I'm going to pour this mixture right on top. Where's my spatula? I can't find my spatula. That's not good. Alright, so let's try with this. Get all this yummy out. This probably won't work. That's alright. Okay. So I'm going to give a little bit of a stir here. And that cheese is kind of mixing right in one spot. Alright. So. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I preheated my oven to 400 degrees. I'm going to stick it in for 25 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, looks like we're done. Looks like we're done. It looks like we're done. Ooh. Look at that yumminess. Ooh, that looks really, really good. So, ooh, and it smells good too. So I'm just going to let it sit for a minute, cut it up, and see how it tastes. So we'll be back in just a sec. So I'm going to cut into this. So this should be about 3 servings according to the recipe. But I'm actually going to cut it into 4. And then I'll have breakfast. Hopefully it was good for the next couple days. Okay, so I have to get my spatula. So that looks really big. So I'm going to cut it. It's not so deep because this pan's not really deep, but yeah, if it'll come out. I don't know if it's going to come out. I probably didn't spray it very well. Okay, so it's really, really thin. Probably should have put it in a smaller bowl. I know this is keto, so you're like, oh, she's having bread. No, I'm not having, well, I am having bread, but it's keto bread. So, even though I'm not really doing keto, but might as well keep it together. Anyway, so let's give it, I'm just going to take this little piece right here. So let's give it a try. It's good. It's really, really good. It's just kind of like a quiche, I guess. But really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I will list a cookbook that I used and kind of how I did it down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.